Hi, aren't you tired of fighting the same battles to break free from addiction, from pain, or shame? Well, welcome to ENAC, the 90 days journey of enabling newness. We're stepping into freedom by rooting out lies and sowing the truth, God's truth. Hello, welcome. This is day 47, and I'm just going to share this short message to you. It's just an example of what I've spoken about in the past in some of the episodes, and it's obedience. As a Christian, you're walking with the Holy Ghost, and one of the one of the ways he communicates with you is your convictions, internal promptings. So sometimes you get the prompting to forgive somebody when you remember what happened, and he's like, oh, forgive this person. Or you get the prompting to not laugh at certain jokes, or when you are about to take that meat from the pot, it's like, you're not supposed to be doing this. And so those are inner promptings that you can get. Now that you're a child of God, expect the leading of the Spirit. Now, what I want you to do is to be obedient. So I'll give an example, because I told you this is me freestyling. This is me talking about my experiences without scripts. So there was this day I was about to sleep, like I had finished praying, and I was done for the day, ready to catch some Z's, and very strongly I could hear him say, do not go on Instagram. And I was like, why would he just... Immediately I was like, okay, let me just stop joking, because there were certain times where he was like, don't do this, and I would do it, and then I'll either end up doing what I was not supposed to do. Or don't go to certain places, don't spend this amount of time with certain people, don't stay in this place with this person. Sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't, and I understand why I don't. So that day I was like, okay, let me just actually apply this thing. And I realized that I was almost getting to open the app. Through certain things, I was already spending time on social media. It was as though I forgot what the word was to me. But then I remembered, and I said, no. Let me just sleep. I just put on worship songs and allowed it to play while I slept. And I woke up. And it was when I woke up that it hit me that was probably a nudging to not go on social media and get triggered, because I was really stressed. And I know that sometimes addictions would come trying to relieve you from your stress. So thank God I got that prompting, so that I wouldn't have to even battle. So when you have those promptings, do well to identify them, and please be obedient. I told you, don't think of it as obedience as the thing your parents will always tell you, that old-fashioned word. Think about it as a pill that if you take, you'd probably never be sick of that disease again. If you obey, you wouldn't even be in certain situations where you have to get strength to say no. You wouldn't be faced with these situations. And even if you actually listen and obey, you'd get out of it. So that is the word for you today. Obey. Listen to that prompting and obey. And of course, it has to be backed by the word. Whatever you're hearing from a spirit has to be backed by the word. If it's something that is not backed by the word, if you don't read your word, you wouldn't know. But as a Christian, you would know. Deep inside of you, you know, you have convictions. So please do well to obey it for your good.